Hello and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, this is not the last episode as I am beating night 6 on this episode. Last time I got beaten by both Bonnie and Chica because they constantly snuck up into my room, and when I put down the camera I was dead as before I could know it. Now this time I knew the mechanics that uh, they can sneak into my room if I put up my camera when they are outside my room. And but this is unpredictable most of the time, as it can be for a split second they can appear, and that can be the moment that you are actually putting up the camera. So that was actually hard to time, and as you can see in the background, the, these are the my this is the first attempt, and many attempts have been included in this video but not all of them. So meanwhile while this is going on, I would like to talk about the things that has been happening since my during this. I didn't had a strategy at all. Like, I knew the basic that you have to stop Freddy and Foxy at all costs because they are the main reason you can die, and they are the reason for the most panic. Bond and Chica you can handle, but as I remember from my sixth night experience on the last video, that was not going well. So I put up a different strategy, which was to always close the doors, both the doors, when I put up my camera. But I ran into a busy trouble because I was losing a lot of power when using both of the doors and checking the camera. So in the end, when I calculated after a few tries, that this was a bad idea. There was no way I can put up with that. So I just had to abandon this hope. But this cost me a lot. When in my first attempt I was like devastated by their patterns because I was not used to it. But as I went on I learned a lot of things. Like, I always knew that you have to stop Freddy at all cost, and you can stop him by watching him over and over again, just like Foxy. But they won't. You see, they won't move. So that was a little bit of problem, but not a major one, because when after a few tries, the major problem that stood out to me was that Bonnie and Chica were all always sneaking out on me. So after after those tries that I had on my first strategy, the second strategy, I had a secondary plan, which was to uh, use as less power as possible on the 12 a.m. and then use the power like everywhere I need in the up to 5 a.m. because if you know that there are there is not the Freddy for the why can't I speak, the last that when you run out of power, Freddy can take a lot of time to a little bit of time, which can be 1 minute to, like, I think 10 or 15 seconds. So I was hoping that it would be the best chance for me, and that's what I aimed for. As you can see, I was using less power, but that resulted in nothing actually, because I was keeping watch of where Freddy, Bonnie and Chica is, and I can tell as after a certain point that I was getting exhausted by this plan, because this wasn't a great one. Because I want you to know that you can assume the position of Bonnie and Chica. Chica, you will hear noises on, like, things, and you would understand that Chica is in the kitchen. As for Bonnie, if you not if you don't know the last where Bonnie was, you can always check the last two cameras that are beside you on the left side, and if you don't see it, immediately shut the door. But that was a but I learned that that was nothing because he can still sneak out. So I had to abandon that hope too. Well, after that, I went a little out of the box, and I aimed for Bonnie. When I saw Bonnie, I would immediately shut the door, no matter where. I mean, if near, no matter where he is, I will shut the door, and if I don't see him, I will shut the door. As for Chica, she is not as aggressive as Bonnie in the sixth night, and Freddy and Foxy is not. Oh, and one thing about Foxy is that if you don't look at his camera, he won't be active. No matter what, even if you reach 6 a.m. until 6 a.m., if you have never looked at his camera, he would not be active. So when I learned that, I was constantly trying to not look at his camera, but my finger reaction, I always happen to look at the camera, as you saw a few moments ago. So I always had to, when I checked the Fox's camera, I had to check constantly on him. So when I didn't check on his camera for the first time, I had to worry about one less animatronics, which was the best thing for me because um, I have to buy as much time as possible and as much power as possible for me to face Bonnie and Chica. Because Freddy isn't a thing. You can always only check on Freddy and keep the door shut. But keeping both the doors shut all the time will cost me more power. So I was not ready to do that. And I thought it would be best for me to just check on Freddy for after a while and then just even Bonnie and Chica. But the thing is that no matter how hard you try, it's up to it. You need an insane luck and really hard work to even reach 4 a.m. with this plan, because Chica and Bonnie had the two headaches like the world. Like, even if you know that Bonnie is far away, you can't be less careful, because he can just instantly teleport beside uh, outside your door, which was the best problem. Because once I knew his position, I knew, and I knew what to do. But after I lost him, I would just put down the camera and try to shut the door. As you can see, when I changed Chica, I accidentally didn't think about what could happen, and here I just died because I knew that Freddy would kill me if I left that right door open. You can do that if you are at 4 a.m. Just close the left door and just wait for 6 a.m. or the power to run out, because Freddy still can give you a chance. But I was not at 4 a.m., so I had to abandon that hope. After that, I had the one plan that I used to win, which is never look at Foxy, always shut the left door, and when you say Bonnie close, and always check out for Chica, not Bonnie, only Chica. But there was a mistake I am terribly made, which was I forgot to check on Freddy, which made him move, and that was the problem, because Freddy doesn't care about your door. Freddy will just teleport inside your room and kill you, even if you have closed the door. So I had to just hope that I was doing the right thing. And also, you have to use as less power as possible on the 12 a.m. Like, you can do nothing for the first minute and still survive, but it's a little bit of risk, but better than being on the 5 a.m. and just dying, because of Fred's random chance. So I didn't do that. I just had to take the random chance on the first thing. Like here you can see I hit one in like 75% power, and I was using as much power, like very much power, and which put me into a risk. But I reached 2 am with 69% power. If you don't know how it is, it's the best thing because technically you had to have 67% power if you want to do it equally, but I have more than that. And also before you reach 3 am, like after when you reach 3 am, you have to have more than 50% power because that matters. And here I had only 53% power on 3 am. It was a good thing because on 4 am you have like 30% power is the least you need because on like if you are having your rose day, then they will constantly appear and reappear on your on outside of your door. So when I reached 3 am at this poem with 38% power, I was panicking really. And when I reached after I reached 4 am, I saw the clock. I was very happy because now I don't care. 30% power, I can just shut both of the door and just sit there. But I was willing to take chances, so I opened the door. What do you expect? Anyway, but it didn't cost me. It was a chance, but I survived for first time. That didn't kill me, and Bonnie didn't sneak up onto me. So uh, this is the best thing, and you will hear my celebration after this. Well, this is it. Everything depends on Freddy now. It's 5 am and 8% power. I will take the chances of getting attacked by Freddy on anything else. Oh shit. Yes! Yes, my god. That 2 hours. Man, you don't know how happy I am after ending this. I got only $20 for it. Are you serious? Not even $24, only $20. And 50 cents. This is miserable. Nothing more than that. That was incredible after what I got many attempts and I got through the 6th night. The only thing left are this customized night, the hardest, which is the 20, level 20. So we'll see how that goes, but not now, anything anywhere in the future. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. This took hours, and I mean literal hours, attempts after attempts. I don't know how much this is going to make it to the video, but it took a ton of effort. So I hope you enjoyed because, well, it was not a great experience for me. Just leave a like if you have enjoyed it anywhere, even a moment, because that is worth a lot to me. Thank you for being with me here. Subscribe for more content. I hope you do, because that is worth more than anything else to me. So thanks again. See ya. Chillax.